Hello, I'm here to talk about Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves is a gacha game. Gacha refers to gachapon, which is a Japanese term for coin-operated capsule toy vending machines. The ones where you put your coins in these little machines, and you hope to get the toy that that you want. As you may know, it's actually pretty difficult getting the toy that you want. You may have to spend multiple coins in order to get what you want, which is about right when it comes to the summoning mechanics here. It's an action adventure gacha game where you explore a huge open world in order to figure out what you, the main character Rover, has forgotten since your memory has been erased. You're trying to figure out your identity while traveling the world, meeting new allies and also enemies. It's basically a hero's journey with a little bit of a twist. I think I can sum up the story like this. Rover's current journey is like doing New Game Plus without having any memory of his first playthroughs. It seems like it's kind of a bad story when I say it that way, but honestly it's pretty good. The main character likes ore farming a lot, and it kind of makes sense because he's supposed to be this overpowered guy or girl. With that bare bones summary out of the way, I have to talk about the predatory practices of gacha games. In order to get new characters, you have to summon on a banner. Here we are. On these banners, you will get featured limited 5-star units, normally for 3 weeks, 21 days. When you do a summon, you have a chance of getting a 5-star unit, very low chance. You could get 4-star characters or weapons, a higher chance but not that much higher, or you can get 3-star weapons. And these are the highest rate. So, one thing about this system is that there is a mechanic called pity. If you get to 79 summons without getting your 5-star, on the 80th summon, your 5-star is guaranteed. Here's the catch though. You only have a 50% chance of getting the limited 5-star. I want Ciaccona, for instance. However, I can get Ciaccona, or I will get the standard banner 5-stars, which are these 5: Jianzhen, Calcharo, Rhinne, Lingyang, and Encore. If you lose the 50-50 to one of these 5 characters, the next time you hit 79 pulls without getting a 5-star, the next one will be guaranteed to be the limited character. However, if you win the 50-50, you'll basically be gambling again for another 50-50 afterwards. I'm going to put into perspective the pricing. One pull, or one convene, is 160 astrites, which is this currency right here. In order to get 80 summons, you will need to hit 12,800 astrites. If you lose the 50-50 after getting to pity, you'll need 25,600 astrites in total. That's a lot. Now let's look into the pricing. Go to the shop, go to purchases, and here are the Lunites. Each Lunite can be exchanged for 1 astrite. This is 6,480 astrites, plus the bonus because I never actually bought this. So this is around 12,960, I think. That is just basically two of these. Purchasing 2 of these is enough for 1 guaranteed 5-star. Isn't that absurd? 99 USD. So in Canadian dollars, it would be 137.70. $276, I think. $276 to guarantee 1 5-star. And you could still lose your 50-50. So you would need to get another, like purchase another 2 of these packages. That's around $450. Not to mention, in order to reach your full potential with the character, you'll need to buy, or you'll need to summon for their weapon as well. This is also 80. Was it 80? Yeah, within 80 as well. That's another 12,600 astrites. That is another purchase, 2 purchases of this. That's crazy. That's almost $600. To put that in perspective, you can get ad-free membership for Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus, and those would still be cheaper than guaranteeing a character and their weapon. A whole year's membership, ad-free. So with all this in mind, do not spend on gacha games if you are not financially stable. If you know you're a little too loose with your money for these kinds of gambling addiction simulators, do not spend on these packages. If you have a little bit of extra money, you can get the Lunite subscription. $4.99 USD. That's roughly $7. Yeah, it's around $7. You can get 300 Lunites and 90 astrites per day. The caveat being you have to log in daily, which might be a lot for some people. So it might not even be worth it for you, even with this. I purchased it because I log in to do my dailies, but a lot of people might not even want to do that. Anyways, putting that all aside, let's also look at the skins. I just want to put this in perspective. This skin, $32.80. How much is that in Canadian dollars? It's the $49 package USD, which is $68. $68 for a skin, bro? You gotta be tripping. Alright, that's enough of that. Now that I've scared off all the people that are too loose with their money, you might be wondering, when gacha games are this predatory and this scummy, why would you ever want to play them? And the answer is pretty simple. The characters look great. The game is beautiful and fun. The open world is engaging. The side quests are good. The gameplay is fun. Basically all of the draws of regular games. However, the thing about gacha games is, since they're live service games, you'll be constantly getting updates. Monthly, mostly like every 3 weeks. So you get more missions, more story, etc. And that's the draw. And for some people, they love the gambling edition. My favorite part are actually the characters. Let's take a look at the resonators. I love the characters in this game. My personal favorite at the moment is actually Rocha, this little cutie right here. I think that she is one of the most comfortable characters in this game. She is adorable, and I love the way that her gameplay works. Basically, you build up her resource called her Forte Bar. I'll show right. So basically, her Forte Bar is this thing right here. You can get up to 3 notches filled by attacking enemies and using her skill. And then you can basically Goomba stomp on people. So let's use her skill, which will give her 1 bar. Now I'm going to basic attack, stomp. You can do that up to 3 times before you have to build up your resources again. I just love that. It feels so fun to play. She can grab all the mobs in an area and just stomp them to death. I love that. Other people might want someone absolutely busted, like Frolova for instance, by attacking with her basic attacks and her skills, and then you would use her heavy attack, which is holding her basic attack, and then you would use her ult, and then she's basically attacking from off field. The way that Krow Games, the developer of this games, has designed their characters has made them super fun and flowy to play. Plus they're
The
gorgeous.
tides have whispered of your arrival.
I shall have no one tarnishing Victory's honor.
Twin tails and she's a warrior?
The power to split and merge matter. Understood. I am here to serve your will.
And that's just the women. There's a couple of guys I have. Let's take a look at them too.
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
He's like some weird, like savvy businessman, gunman type guy. I need to look into his story. I haven't actually paid attention.
Anything I can help you with?
Look at this guy. He's so cool. It's too bad he sucks, but I'm gonna build him anyways.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
He's so cool. And he uses guns.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Adorable.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Adorable.
Time for another adventure?
Adorable. Like, you see what I'm saying? I don't even have that many characters. And I love it. I can build all of them and play them as I want. Now, that's enough about the characters. Let's talk a little bit about the open world and traversal. So you basically get these cool little gadgets that you can use in the open world to traverse. I believe I have the wings right now, so check this out. It makes traveling a lot of fun. This is such a blast. You can glide as well. What else do we have here? Here's a grappling hook. Flying again. Here is... Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oopsie. Here, let me just stop right here. Because I can. There, look at that. You can traverse the world in such a fun way. And if you're not in combat, you have infinite stamina, so you can sprint everywhere. It's such a nice, fun to play kind of game, where you can just do whatever you want. Plus, the story itself is really good too. So I believe we have a new mission unlocked because this is phase 2. So you have to play as you know. By Moon's Faded Light. Okay, yes, this is Yuno's story. Yuno is the character on the limited banner right now. Right here. This is her story. Look at her, she's adorable too. But yeah, the story is good, the gameplay is fun, and the characters are beautiful, which is enough to draw me in, but yeah. Some things that I wanted to note. There are some things to note when you are summoning for characters in this game. I noticed that a lot of the time, you have to plan your summons around building specific teams, for instance. So, I actually got Frolova very early. I got her in 10 pulls, which I didn't expect at all. So in order to play her to full efficiency, I needed to also play or summon Cantarella. The caveat is a lot of Frolova's abilities, she needs echo skills in order to attack more often. And Cantarella has 3 echo summons in her kit built in. So that's something to keep in mind. So, for instance,
no one tarnishing Victory's honor.
for Lupa, you need to summon Brant and Changli. That's her best in slot team. That's her premium team. Otherwise, you can use her with other fire units, for instance, like Encore.
Time for another adventure?
So these are the 2 that I use together, because I don't have Brant or Changli, because I have to pick and choose who I want to summon.
The power to split and merge.
Cardathea, she actually requires Rover.
Let me be there for everyone.
Rover can change elements.
Shared future, leaving the past behind.
So she needs Rover's arrow form, and she needs Ciaccona. Oops. Convene. There we go. She needs Ciaccona in order to play at full efficiency. That's the thing that I noticed. Like, there are certain characters that you can use to kind of mix and match. The main ones being Mortifi.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
He's a 4-star, so that's good. And Sanhua, which you can actually get by simply logging in 5 days in a row. The game actually gives you Sanhua for free. Another thing that I wanted to make note of is the signature weapons, like I mentioned before. They cost 80 pulls, 80, what is it? 12,000 astrites. That's pretty hefty pricing in this game, because it costs as much as one character. So when you're pulling for a weapon, you're basically giving up a character. And the issue is the difference between getting the signature weapon and, for instance, let's say the gun, Static Mist here. I'd say the difference is 20 to 30%. This tends to be the case in most gachas, but the thing is, you might not even have the opportunity to get these weapons because you need to have a different currency to summon for them, and you can only get maybe, I'd say 10, maybe 11 a month, and that's if you like purchase the battle pass. So it's in a weird spot. Like, they enhance your characters to a very high degree, and like, we can't even really speak about the 4-star options, which is another issue, by the way. They don't release many 4-stars. So Mortifi, Sanhua, Alto, Yuanwu, Baizha, Lumi, Yuhu, Danjin, Yang Yang, Chisha, and Taochi.
Perfect weather for a walk today.
Sometimes I get a little
I
carried
believe
away
these
in
two
Gotcha.
were released last year in November,
Eyes on the horizon.
and it's already September now, and they haven't released any new 4-star units. It's a little concerning because it seems like they're pushing for the premium option. Thankfully, we still do have Mortifi and Sanhua,
I should try to smile
but
more, you
it
say.
is an issue that I want to bring
Like
up.
this?
The end game could be an issue. It depends on who you're talking to. For the most part, the end game consists of the Tower of Adversity. You're basically going through a bunch of floors. You're killing progressively harder bosses in order to get the currency, like the astrites. Let's go real quick, take a look. Fast travel.
Are we there yet?
Enter Tower of Adversity. There we are. So these are the towers that you can get your rewards in, and they have certain buffs. So for this tower, spectral resistance is decreased, and heavy attack damage is increased. So these are basically for the characters that do spectral damage, which is like this game's version of light damage. So you'd be able to do better here if you have these kinds of characters. I do not, so this is actually something that I'll have to work on eventually. I'll need to pull for someone like maybe Phoebe or Zani in order to get maximum value. Here in this other side tower is electro resistance, and when resonators cast their intro skills, their attack is increased by 20%, blah blah blah. This is basically for the new character Augusta. She was the character that was who had the limited banner prior to Uno. And here are the middle towers. Take a look here. What are they at? Havoc resistance, arrow resistance are reduced. So my two teams, my wind team and my darkness team, they do more damage. So that's cool. What's this one? Same thing here. Ooh. So for these last two floors, this is basically the developers shilling for Augusta, because she has, she constantly casts or gains shield every time she attacks. So you can just defeat this in brain dead mode, which kind of makes sense, because when you think about it, if you're pulling for a character, you want them to be busted, right? And this is how they can do it without breaking the rest of the game. That being said, if you don't have the funds to pull for Augusta, which I didn't, I'm going to be struggling here. That's how it is with these games. So it sucks, but I can kind of understand. I hope that it doesn't get more and more egregious though, because already it was a little bit of a struggle getting enough teams to be able to do the towers. But if you're able to play on day one and like complete the end game mode within a month, like, is it really an end game mode? Would people even want to play if it was that easy? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. And the other game mode is called Whimpering Wastes. Here you basically fight against mobs and mobs of enemies. So what you want are characters that have great crowd clearing capabilities. Farlova's really good at it. Rocha's really good at it. And Augusta, the new character again, she's also really good at it. So the issue with this game mode is they increase the health a lot, which makes it harder for me, because I'm barely hanging in here. As you can see, 4 out of 5 cleared and 0 out of 3 here. So I'm having a lot of trouble here. But for people that have been playing for the last couple of years, I'm sure they're doing much better than me. This is probably just my own unfortunate character roster. But still, it is, the HP is getting higher and higher, and it's getting difficult to keep up as a newer player. The final thing about the endgame modes is the tactical holograms. Tactical holograms are basically the story bosses that you fought before. You can fight them starting at level 60 at level 1 all the way to level 6 where they're level 100. This is more along the levels that you'd fight them in the Tower of Adversity. You get 20 asteroids as an award, so this seems like more of a for fun kind of game mode where you can test your team comps to see if you can delete it in the provided time. It's not bad overall. The rewards are low enough that I think it's okay if you decide to skip it, or if you only decide to do up to level 3 like I tend to do to get your 60 asteroids. But yeah, this game mode is okay in my opinion. Despite all the negative things I had to say about this game, I just wanted to inform everyone what they're getting into. There's not that much time to play video games anymore with all the real life obligations, so I wanted people to know all of the things that could irritate them before they commit. I think that the story is really enjoyable. I love the side quests. I love the farming in the world, and I also love summoning characters. Let's get that out of the way. I love summoning characters. So hopefully you guys do give it a try. And hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I have. Now we're gonna get to the fun part. I am gonna try and pull Ciaccona and her weapon. The chances of this happening are astronomically slim, but let's get to it. Let's go gambling. Oh! Dude. Oh. Oh, it's Rhinne.
This flower is for you.
Okay, I'm okay with it. Rhinne's really good. She carried me for like the entire story. That's okay. Another 5-star? Dang it. That would have been amazing. Oh, by the way, you can use these afterglow corals. I just find out their names today. You can actually purchase wave bands here, or you can purchase more summons here. Wave bands basically they allow you to purchase sequences for characters. I'll just show you guys real quick. Let's go to Rhinne. And you guys already noticed that I had her.
Hopefully.
Right here, we'll go to the sequences section. I now have her S1. What does it do? Outro skill gives the next character a continuously healing effect based on Rhinne's attack. Every 5 seconds for 30 seconds. So basically, she heals my character for free, even more. Doing something that I would already do. Alright, let's activate that. Alright, my Rhinne teams are going to be happy. Now the sad thing is, oops, I might not get Ciaccona. I don't think I'll be able to get her. Because I don't have enough, I need 12,000. Let's give it a shot. Come home, Ciaccona, we need you. Alto. Come on. Damn it. This is okay. Please come home. Oh, I maxed him out. Well, that's good, I guess. Small mercies. Okay. Oh, am I lucky or unlucky? I honestly, I can't tell. I can't tell. I think I'm lucky because my Ciaccona is now guaranteed. But still. Dang it, dang it. Oh!
Hear that? A twinkling star just tinkled to the ground.
She's adorable too. Alright. Now I do have... I'm just going to use the rest of my pulls for the weapon. Please get lucky. Oh! No! I had 10 pity! The weapons are guaranteed, by the way. Oh my goodness. Do I get a second one? That's wild. Okay guys, despite what this looks like, I only had, what is it? I had 40 pity here. So I got Rhinne in 50 pulls. And I think I had another 50 or 60 pulls for Ciaccona. So I got lucky. This is not the norm. It is not the norm. I got very lucky here, since I only had 10 pulls. And I can save the rest for the Cyberpunk collaboration. I'm gonna get Lucy, and I'm gonna get Rebecca, or David, whoever. My goodness. Look at that.
The divinity may foresee
Look
the future
at
of the world,
you.
but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
I love British accent. I love British accent so much, dude. I love it. Okay, so let me just level her up real quick as well. Since I pre-farmed for her. So hopefully I can get her to level 90 right here. And just like that,
To
level
be
90.
continued.
Let's upgrade our guns too. Or gun rather. My goodness. Level 90, level 90. Damn. That does make me very happy. Well, time to finish off my arrow team. Where are you? My little cutie. Get rid of her and replace with Ciaccona. Replace.
Off we go. May my poems light the way on your path ahead.
What a great way to end this. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And I hope you give Wuthering Waves a shot. Bye for now.